People today, most of the time, are being bombarded with data by media and other agencies. Almost everyone has become today a savvy consumer of data. Most of the agencies and organizations try to trap people in their data nets. Innocent persons at large are becoming victims of such data jugglings. For successful living today, there is a need of good understanding and statistical reasoning. To cope with uncertainties being faced every day in life, the knowledge of reading, writing, and arithmetic only are not sufficient. Understanding of uncertainties of nature and human behavior is very much required to minimize risk in making decisions using one's own experience and the collective experience of others. There is a great need to know how to handle uncertain situations. How do we take a decision when there is insufficient information? Attempts should be made to introduce the reasoning under uncertainty in the school curriculum at an early stage. This can be done by giving examples of unpredictable events in nature, variability among individuals, and errors of measurements, and explaining what can be learned from observed data or information in such situations. We should also explore print and electronic media. The possibility for continually educating the key of technology using the knowledge of a statistical reasoning to a person would help him thinking more rationally and taking calculated risk. According to Samuel Butler, life is the art of drawing sufficient conclusions from insufficient evidences. With data increasingly being used to add or imply credibility, it is required by schools to prepare citizens both to be able to create and critically evaluate data-based claims. A statistical education along with arithmetic should be given to students in their high schools. Reasoning under uncertainty should be introduced in school curriculum. The knowledge of statistics would be an asset in guarding the individuals against propaganda by politicians and unscrupulous advertisements by businessmen and many other things affecting their lives on which one has no control. It has been revealed by many past studies that most of the people do not think statistically about important issues that affect their lives. Understanding, interpreting, and reacting to real world messages that contain a statistical element go beyond simply learning statistical content. A statistical literacy skill must be activated together with statistical, mathematical, and general world knowledge. Unfortunately, traditional approaches to teaching statistics have focused almost exclusively on mathematical skills and procedures that are insufficient for students to think statistically. Schools should teach distinctive and powerful ways of statistical reasoning that are distinctly different from mathematical reasoning. The more our children get such training, the more will trained minds be made available to our country in almost all modern fields of national activities. But today, we are far from it. Our current education is largely stuffing the brain and not training to think on the line of a statistical reasoning. Through this video on my YouTube channel, I appeal the whole statistics fraternity, the various statistical academic societies in our country to make efforts in their own ways to draw the attention of the union government and the state governments towards this direction and to get statistical reasoning included in the school curriculum. Thank you. Thank you very much.